What's good, SNS fam? It's your boy Sammy,
your girl Sandos,
and we're back with another video. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that post notification button, come get lit with the fam. So we had a couple requests from you guys to do a how we met video. So it was long overdue for us, you know, to like talk about that, because I'm pretty sure we got like new subscribers that really don't know us that well. So we're gonna probably give a little story time, right? Like of how we met, go into details, because I think the only time that we actually like talked about that was our first Q&A. And
our
it was
very first
video. So it was kind of like this right here. We were both sitting together in the same couch and we were basically answering spicy questions, right? So
spicy questions.
yeah, I mean, it seems like a long time, but then if you think about it, it's a short time that we've been on YouTube. So
about 5 months.
Yeah, like 5 months. So we've been on YouTube for 5 months, guys, but it feels like we've been on it forever. But yeah, we're gonna do this for you guys, so you guys get to know us a little bit, and we're gonna get right into it. Let's just start off honestly by like saying what you were doing that day.
Okay.
And I'll say what I was doing that day and then what happened from there.
Okay.
Alright.
You go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Go first.
Alright.
First.
So that day, I'm not sure. I think I was working, and I think I was home like in the afternoon or something. And I just was scrolling through my Instagram. So I was just going through my Instagram, going through my feed, and you know that recommendation where it says like follow somebody like that? So that popped up like right there.
Ooh, popped up.
You popped up. You were like the person that popped up. So I got mesmerized by the profile picture that you had. But you know, I was just looking at it and I just kept scrolling through the feed, and I don't know why, like I decided to like kind of go back and just look at your profile, and it was private. So her profile was private, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, it took me like maybe 5 minutes to contemplate to press that follow button.
5 minutes?
Yeah, it was a long time. I was nervous because I'd never done that before. So if you guys seen the previous sit-down videos that we've had, you guys know that I've never been that type to like be in that whole like people's DMs and trying to hit someone up like that through Instagram. So like you're literally my first.
You're a virgin!
Like, you're literally my first. Yeah, my first, for real. So I just, you know, when I pressed that follow button, you know.
That was it?
Yeah, so, I mean, what about you? What were you doing that day?
Like when you actually like started following me on Instagram?
Yeah, like that day.
I was at work.
You're at work?
I was at work, yeah. And I seen it and then I was like, okay, whatever. I kind of ignored it until like 2 hours later. I was like, I'll just accept his request. I think you were public.
Yeah, I was public. My profile was public.
So I was able to see his pictures before I added him. And you didn't really have like pictures of himself. He didn't really have pictures of himself. I thought he was a photographer, so. Yeah,
so at the time, I only had my profile pic it was me, and I was shirtless.
Yeah, but you couldn't, wait, you were?
Yeah, I was shirtless for real.
He was wearing a jacket, but like, it was like
it was just a jacket and, you know.
Shirtless.
Yeah, I was shirtless. I had no shirt underneath.
Yeah, it was like one of his like, how do you say, like professional like pictures?
Yes,
like
yeah. So I was like into photography at that time. So I was just taking pictures, and that was my whole feed, was just pictures that I took.
So I'm like, he's probably just like a photographer, like whatever, or like I don't know why.
No,
I thought he was a promoter.
Yes.
Like, cause he would have like like pictures of like Los Angeles, but like it was like very like, how do you say, like
aesthetically, like,
yeah,
there was an aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, I was following a bunch of those party like events. So she always, like, that made me like laugh when you first told me that. Like, same thing I was making me laugh right now. But she thought I was a club promoter. So she was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get into VIP. But yeah, she's like, he has that plug.
No. But I was just like, okay, I'm at him. That was it. So that happened. We didn't even talk, nothing. He was just following me. I was following him. And then I started posting like stories of my day, and he would be the first one to look at them.
And
yeah.
So I was like, okay, like, who the hell is this guy? You know? He was very mysterious.
Yeah, see, that's what attracted her, was my mysterious, you know, character.
And he would only post pictures of him at the gym, but he would never show his face. I would be like, hey, come on. I'm like, I want to put a face to that body. Like,
I knew it. I knew it.
But yeah, that was it. And when a couple of days, like, no, like a week.
Yeah, it was like a week. So basically we were looking at each other's stories, And
but no interaction.
Yeah, no interaction whatsoever. But there was that how you say it? There was that attraction, because it was more like a mystery type of thing. So that's kind of what made us keep like looking at each other's stories. And I think it was like a week like later when I followed you, a week from there, that I started thinking in my head, I'm like, you know what, like she probably wants to see my face. So I decided to like post 2 selfies that same night. It was a night, right? It was like a night around evening.
Yeah, it was like evening.
Yeah, so I decided to post 2 pictures, 2 selfies. And again, one of them was without, you know, a shirt. And yeah, and she's used to...
Ahora te pego si no usas camisa.
She basically saw those two pictures on my story, and she ended up like screenshotting both of them. So she screenshotted, yeah, she was like a stalker. So she screenshotted both those pictures, but on one of the pictures, like she commented, like she basically DM'd me.
So I DM'd him.
So she slid on my DMs first.
My man.
It was a little joke that I said, and he started laughing. That was funny. He thought it was funny, so you know. Yeah,
I thought it was funny because I think the post said something about people say I look 18, but I'm actually, you know, like at the time I was like 26.
Yeah, so yeah, he when he doesn't have like a mustache or beard.
Yeah, I have no facial hair. Even now, I'm real with you, I look younger like that than I look, but I'm 28, guys. So if you didn't know, I'm 28. And yeah, that's what happened. She basically sent me that DM saying, oh, you look 18. So I thought that was funny to me. And at the same time, I was happy because I'm like, you know what? She made my job easy. I don't got to say nothing. She started the conversation first. So after that, it just took off. I was just like basically like DMing her back, being funny, talking and flirting, but innocent flirting. It wasn't nothing like that. So we basically started talking after that. And I kind of smoothly like initiated that whole date, the first date that we had.
How we officially met in person.
I suggested to go over to her city because I never been to her city where she was at. And you know, after that, you know, she recommended a couple spots, and there was like a bar, right? Like a little, like a bar. It was like a bar that she recommended. I was like, you know what? Okay, you know, like I've never been to that city. You know, a couple drinks, you know, wouldn't hurt. So, you know, I was excited, but I was also nervous. So that's what happened. That's how we initiated the first date, guys. And yeah, I took an Uber because I didn't know how much I was gonna drink that night. Because I didn't know if she was gonna be a borracha or, you know,
not even
or order cranberry juice or something. But yeah, I took an Uber over there, and on the ride over there, I was just kind of like thinking like, damn, I don't want to get like catfish. I don't want to get like robbed or like jumped or something. Like I've never been there before.
Yeah. So
like, what were you doing though? Like when I was like on my way.
Well,
like,
first of all, I didn't even think you were gonna come. I thought you were joking. Like I didn't think he was actually gonna come to meet me in person. So I was like not even ready. So as soon as he told me, hey, what do I wear, or like what are you wearing or something, right?
Yeah, it's what you wearing.
I told like my sister-in-law, because she was there at my house at the moment, at the time, right? She was there.
Yeah.
So at the time I was getting ready, she was there. So I told her, I'm like, dude, he's really like he's really coming, like I need to get ready. I don't even want to go. I was like, I don't want to go. And then she's like, come on, just go. What if that's your husband? I'm like, no, like I don't want to go. Like it was it had rained all day. So at night it was really, really cold. I just wanted to chill. I didn't want to go anywhere. But I'm like, all right. I'm gonna get ready. And I got ready. And then I was like, I'm so freaking nervous. So I started taking like 3 shots.
Yeah, I think I might be an alcoholic.
So it was like back-to-back shots. I mean, this will warm me up and it'll get me like off like the edge, you know, being nervous. So that was it, you guys. So I took an Uber too to meet him because I was like drinking already, so I don't want to like.
Yeah, and then when she showed up, so basically when I was pulling up, right, I was nervous because it was that street.
Yeah.
Like where all the restaurants and all that, right? So it was a busy night too. I think it was a fight night that night.
Yeah.
And it was kind of raining that night.
Were there.
Yeah, so there was a lot of people. So I was already nervous too. I'm going on a blind date, you could say, right?
Yeah.
Like a blind date.
What if I was a catfish?
I don't know. I probably would have. I took an Uber back home. I'll play. But yeah, you know, I was nervous because a lot of people there. I was meeting her for the first time, so there was a lot going on like that night. But when I pulled up, I told the Uber to kind of like you know, let me off a little bit, you know, before, you know, the bar.
Down.
So yeah, you know, so I could kind of see the area. So I was waiting for her at basically at a stop sign.
Yeah,
it was a stop sign, like right in the corner of where the bar's at. And that's when she pulled up. I think you pulled up from behind
him because I wanted to see, you know.
Yeah, she's being sneaky. You said you were checking my, you know, my peach out.
Oh, his booty. But I was like, I was just praying, like, let him be tall, because I was wearing heels and I just didn't want to be taller than him, you know.
And I'm still taller than her in heels.
Yeah, so I was like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So when she like walked up, I guess, like she walked up to the corner, and I don't know how she distinguished me if it was just my back, but she kind of gave me that look with her dimple. She's like, hey. Like, hey. I kind of approach her and I'm going in for the hug, and she didn't expect. You didn't expect that, right? That hug thing.
No, I thought he was just gonna be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
No, he hugged me.
But she lunged her hands over my neck like I was already like her, you know, man and stuff. So I was like,
in my head, you were.
Bruh. Yeah.
I'm kidding. I was like, that's my boo. Because I even texted my sister-in-law before I even walked up to you. I'm like, it's a husband. Like it's a husband. You're right. It's a husband. Even from the back, I was like, ooh, like.
Yeah, she walked up after the hug. Like, she was super nervous. I couldn't get my eyes off her, guys. Like, I always just stare at her, like.
And I was like, stop looking at me.
She would put her hand like on her face, like, stop.
Because I felt like he was like judging me, like.
I was
in my head, I'm like, oh my god, he's like judging me right now. Like,
I was admiring your beauty for real. Like, I was admiring your beauty. I'm like, damn. But yeah,
I'm
like.
nervous now.
Yep, she likes me.
But yeah, like she was very nervous that night, so she dropped her ID to get into that bar like 3 times, guys. Like 3 times, bro. And I thought she was drunk because I even told her, like, I even told you, like, did you drink before?
And I was like, yeah. Because my eyes were red.
They were red and I could smell the tequila like coming out.
Plus, I had my contacts that day, so they were extra, like, they get irritated with my contacts.
Yeah, so the first thing I told you before we walked into the bar is like, let me catch up to you. Because I'm all like, she told me she took a couple shots. I'm like, okay, I gotta get, you know, I gotta get lit quick to get to her level. So yeah, we go into the bar, guys. We couldn't go to the rooftop, which was the place that she was telling me to go.
It was raining.
Yeah, because it was raining, so you know, we were inside in there for a minute. I asked her if she wanted to get a drink, so we just wouldn't be standing there. And what drink did you got?
I had a Hennessy and Pine, and he had
the whiskey sour.
And I was like, I've never even heard of that. Is that like an LA thing? But he let me try his drink, and I was like, oh, he let me try his drink. She's
like, it's official now. It's like,
you tried mine though too.
I did.
Yeah.
I was curious though, because I've never like, I'm pretty sure I never heard of anybody drinking like Hennessy with pineapple. Maybe because I drink it like
straight, probably. You'll never catch us drinking though, because we don't even.
Yeah, like we don't do that no more, guys. So at the time, like, yeah, you know, it was like, you know.
Yeah, but
get lit.
Okay.
But it was fun, you guys, because we were talking a lot. We kind of like, just like, the vibe was just there, like.
Yeah, like the energy was just crazy. Like we just.
It was natural.
Like, yeah, we clicked so well. Like we just never ran out of things to say. We were laughing, and there was moments where people, I guess like girls, would be looking at me, and she would kind of moving closer to me to kind of like cling. So.
It was because that's just me, you know, like for you, like even now, like come on, I know he's my husband, everything, but I just feel like to protect him.
Well, yeah, to me, I'm gonna be real. Just so some people, they'll probably be thrown off by that. They'll be like, all right, she's a little too much or something.
Well, if you see 2 people, a girl, a guy, they're on a date, obviously, and there's girls that are being so disrespectful, like checking him out. Like, come on, you don't do that. He's with a female, you know what I mean? To me, that was just like a little like disrespectful, so I had to be like,
yeah,
even though he wasn't.
I mean, I thought that was like cute though, you were doing that. So yeah, long story short, guys, like we went to the next bar next door because
we were bar hopping that night.
Yeah, we were like bar hopping that night, but the thing is, because that place was dead. So that first place was dead, nothing was really going on, and we went to the second place, which was kind of crazy. There was like a dance floor, it was packed. So right there we ordered a drink, another round. So I I think you told me, right, that you're gonna buy that.
Yeah,
ring?
I was like, cause I told him in the first bar, I'm like, hey, I get the next one.
Yeah.
And he was
And I like that. I like that. Bro. Like, I'm all like, she's not about, you know.
I'm not a gold digger.
Yeah.
Ching, ching, ching.
So I'm all like, okay, that's cool. You know, she's getting the next round. So we get the next round. We're in the middle of drinking that round, guys. And we're kind of like standing a little bit like not too far away from each other. And she's looking at my lips like while I'm talking.
Because, okay, hold on. Let me explain. I always cut you off because he thinks that I was just like wanting to kiss him. Like, no, this is what happened. So he's tall, so I have to meet him. Like, my head is like with heels like right here. So I was just like impressed by like his smile, like his teeth, the way he would talk. So like me, eye to eye is me and your teeth, you know? So I was just staring at your teeth the whole time. But he really thinks that I was like trying to like kiss him or whatever.
Nah, you're trying to get that kissing for real.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways, but he ended up kissing me and I was like, oh damn, fireworks.
Yeah, that was crazy, guys. I'm not gonna lie, like when we went for that kiss, it felt like slow motion. Like it felt like it was just like the time just stopped. Like no one around us, you know, existed. And I went for that kiss, and I'm gonna be real with you, it felt like fireworks like were popping off left and right. And from that moment, like that was it. I got her from that moment. She was like, nope, that's my man. I don't know if it's too much tea, but that same moment when you kissed me, she yelled really loud like, damn, you're a good kisser or something. No, she said, oh my god, you're a good kisser.
I said, oh my god, stop, you're a good kisser.
Yeah.
Like, come here, and I kissed him again.
Yeah, and then she kissed me again, and then people around us were looking. I saw it, it was like,
because we're at a bar, like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
like, we're probably like get a room or whatever.
yeah, so we spent, I think it was like the whole night there until they closed the place down.
Yeah.
So that's how much like fun we were having there, that we basically
we weren't even like dancing or like, I think we stopped drinking too. We were just like vibing, like
Yeah.
we're just talking a lot,
We're
like
just talking,
getting to know each other.
we did go to the dance floor.
Pretend.
I got a little ratchet.
Oh my God!
But yeah, we stopped drinking at I think when it was like an hour before they closed, and after that we stayed. So the bar closed at 2, and we stayed till 3 outside, you know, like talking.
And it was so cold.
Yeah, so I felt bad. We took Ubers like our own way to go home, and I'm finding out later that she told me that it was okay for me to take her to her house and, you know, like make sure she got there safe. And in my mind, I'm thinking over here, like, if I say that, she's gonna think something else. So I didn't want to kill like the night, but that was it, guys. We went our separate ways, and I came the next day after I hit her up. You know, I came the next day.
Yeah.
So the
You
next
couldn't
day.
get enough of me, so you came the next day.
Nah, honestly, guys, look, I just felt like it wasn't enough that night, that we had to leave because it was at 3 o'clock in the morning and it was cold, it was raining. So I kind of felt like I want to see you again to kind of like, I guess, get to know you a little bit more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah.
Alright guys, that is the story of how we met. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you have any suggestions, recommendations of any other type of content you want us to like put out there, you know, leave it down in the comment section below. Also, we're in the road to 1K, guys, so help us get there by liking this video, subscribing, and turning on those post notifications so you guys don't miss out on any lit videos that we post. And as we do in every video, we're gonna be doing a post notification shout out. So today's post notification shout out goes to Imani Miller. So shout out to you for, you know, commenting, watching our videos, and always supporting us. And we'll be seeing you guys next time. We love ya. Peace.